America has a car problem, specifically a problem with there being too many cars on the road. Now, I love owning a car. I've owned one since I was 18 years old. I've paid off 3 of them in full. But there's one huge thing I don't like about owning a car, and that is owning a car makes you rely upon your car to live your life. When you own a car, there's this tendency to fall back upon it for everything. Why would I take the train when I could drive? Why would I take the bus when I could drive? I want to drive. I want to be in control. I want to do it. I want to be at the helm. It's I. And what this is this need to always manipulate everything, to restrict how much life one experiences. It's this need to play it safe, to be secure, to not give in to chaos, to uncertainty. And you may say, that's crazy. That's completely abstract. That has nothing to do with owning a car. It absolutely does. Because living here in Chicago has taught me that you feel more alive when you walk places. You feel more alive when you ride the train. You feel more alive when you catch a bus and then you walk over here and then you catch a train there and then you grab a scooter, you grab a bike, whatever. You're always moving. You're always going. You're always ducking and dodging. Fundamentally, you are mobile. You are dynamic. It's something I just talked about in the video I filmed about 5 blocks back. Dynamism is the key to living an amazing life. Dynamism, the ability to move, to be mobile, to be fluid like water. Whenever you own a car, you fall back upon your car as your only reliable means of transportation. It's your control mechanism. It's the thing that you use as a crutch because you're scared to go out into the street. You're scared to walk around. You're scared because there's thugs and criminals and gangbangers. There's people trying to harass you. There's thieves. You're scared to put your feet on the ground and touch earth. You're scared to speak with people in your community. You're scared to experience what your neighborhood has to teach you, what's going on in the streets around you. You're scared. And if you were to simply give up your car, psychologically, if not physically, because I'm not giving up mine. I like it as a fallback, as a last resort. Oh, if I can't go somewhere with train or bus, or if I have to take a trip out of the state, I have it. But when you psychologically give it up at the very least, and you say, no, I'm going to use the train. No, I'm going to use the bus. No, I'm going to walk. I want to get out. I want to live. You're going to feel more alive because you're going to be in tune with the world around you. And again, I know it sounds abstract, but with the world becoming more digitized, I think it's more important than ever to give up the car, to give up your control mechanisms, to wade into the chaos without fear, without care for how uncertain it is, for how scary it could get. Go and live. Be dynamic. Be someone who is interacting with the world around them rather than someone who hops in the car and drives to work and scrolls on TikTok, scrolls on Instagram, and then hops back in the car, goes home, eats their food, watches YouTube, hops back in the car, right? It's static, it's boring, it's stale. You're going to grow tired of it quickly, and you're going to lose the vital life force within you that has the ability to give you messages, to send you insights, to make you more perceptive of opportunities and things going on around you. And I think what you're seeing in America right now is this steering away, no pun intended, from car ownership, primarily because people can't afford them because they're so expensive. The cheapest new car is $21,000, I believe, and you don't want to own that car. Terrible. Used cars are going to be at least 10, 12, 15,000 for something decent, and it's going to have high mileage. It might need some work. So car ownership is something that is out of reach from a financial perspective, but I think it's important that it's happening. I think there's a positive byproduct here where people will rely on public transit, where they will walk around more, where they will interact with people in their community, where they will engage with the populace, and perhaps American communities will grow stronger. Yes, there may be more tension, but there was tension in the 90s, there was tension in the 80s, there was tension in the 70s, there was tension in the early 20th century, there was tension in the 19th century. How did the Wild West become a little bit less wild? People interacted with each other. Guns got shot, People died, buildings were erected, society was constructed. So I believe there's a positive byproduct here, where I talked about in another video, you will own nothing and be happier sooner than you think. It's true. You will own nothing and be happier sooner than you think. And though I understand that when the WEF says it, it's probably not because they have your best interest at heart. It's because they want you to live in a docile fashion. I think you could turn the tables. I think you could flip it around and say, hey, WEF, hey, elites, you don't want me to own anything? Great. I don't want anything. I disdain ownership. I disdain owning a car. I disdain owning a home. I want fluidity. I want dynamics. I want to be able to go and move as I see fit. I will be freer than you. You own all these assets. You own all these corporations. You own these jets. Have them. Don't care. I am free. I own myself. I own my personality. I own my image. I own my life, my time, my location. I own it. Even if I'm renting, I can move. I can say F you. Now, of course, there's more to it than that, because you got to build up some sort of underlying foundation where you have a little bit of FU money, but you understand the point. Ownership is great. You want to own assets. You want to own businesses. You want to own income producing entities. Owning a car is great. Owning a home is great. But the flip side that I'm trying to illustrate, and I believe I've done so well, you let me know in the comments, is that an over-reliance on ownership will cut you off from the vital life force that generates all things, the primary source of creation. Don't get cut off, because when you get cut off, life's over. You're as good as dead. But then again, what do I know?